Good day, everyone. This is Lois with Diamonds and Things coming to you from the Northeast. Today is Thursday. Where's my, looking for my picture. There it is. So if you're new here, sorry, that was a really deep breath. I was out of breath. I ran up and down the stairs. Had to go get my magnifiers. So today I'm just going to do a relaxing stitch with me. And if you're new here, thank you for dropping by. I'm presuming you enjoy cross stitch or just want to have some background noise. And I'm just going to be working on my little bunny in Narcissus, which, let me bring you out a little bit so you can see it better, which I unboxed last week and started working on it. She's so cute. So I had started working right here and I got a stinking knot and was frustrated, but I just thought I'd resume where I was stitching and just chat a little bit. So yeah, sometimes, here, let me show you. This is, tell you a little bit more about this. This is a 26 by 31. It's a 14 count, so I'm using 2 strands. And this is the color palette. See if you can see those. Hold on 1 minute. Let me spread this out. So if you're new, thank you for dropping by. I hope you'll like, subscribe, and comment. If you're returning and you enjoy cross stitch, even though I do diamond painting unboxings and ribbon chats sometimes, I hope you'll come back. So this is the palette today. I am working with, let me show it to you better here. Oh, these pretty colors. They remind me of spring colors, actually. That's, can't even see it. You can see it better than me because it's 16 through 29. This is 1 through 28. There we go. Let me grab it this way. So those are, I like those colors. I like all the colors of the rainbow anyway, so. But like I said, I just thought I'd drop in. Let me see if I can bring this down again. I've got my, what you call it? Brain farts already. Not a good sign for the day. I've got my ring light. That's what I wanted to say. Closer to me, so it'll be easier to stitch. So I'm stitching in hand, obviously, and now all I'm doing is bunching it up here. The Ada cloth isn't as starchy as other ones. I got this as a gift along with like 4 others from someone on Facebook, and I appreciate it. I'm not even going to 21 is this bright green color, the lime color. I'm not going to work on that today. I'm just going to continue up here. So I made, I did a loop using the loop method. And let's see if I can get it in there. Good start, huh? Not as easy as you think to get the, find the other hole, especially when you're filming. So what's happening, and it might be a little bit too close, huh? Let me see. I think that's better. Is that better? I think so. Let me turn it over and find the loop here. Yeah, so what's happening in your neck of the woods? Anything exciting or just not a humdrum day, but a nice relaxing day, which is what I'm going to have because I had mentioned this before, I started working at Burlington, which it used to be Burlington Coat Factory many moons ago. And I never knew, I didn't think it would be, we're just setting up the store, so there's a lot of physicality to it, unfortunately. And even though I'm hired as a cashier, they asked me if I wanted to work to help set up the store. I didn't actually know I was going to be doing physical labor, but it's a paycheck. So what in the back, a lot of people don't realize what happens, how all the product is brought in and dispersed through the store, but it's a lot of manual labor back there being receiving. So we've all been in receiving, not all of us, but most of us have started back there. And so it comes in, the product comes in on a pallet, and it's taken off. They've got like a conveyor belt, a metal conveyor belt actually, that who's ever at the end is taking the product, the boxes off the pallet, puts it on a belt, scans it, opens it with a blade, a safety blade, and then pushes it down the line, and somebody digs out clothing, or they separate whatever's in the box, and the first person takes out the clothing that's in the box, throws it in a bin across the belt. Next person takes out other stuff, and down the line there's like 4 different stations. And then there's people on the opposite side where those people have thrown the product into a bin to separate it, like men's, women's, kids, etc. And they're over there tagging the clothing. There's probably 4 to 6 of them. And they're all put on products are put on carts and racks and taken out to the floor. There are people that take the racks out to the floor. So what I've been doing at my age, of course they don't know how old I am, and if you can't do the job, you shouldn't be there doing it. So I'm not gonna tell them my physical disabilities, like my back issues and stuff like that. But Monday and Tuesday, I worked what's called the bulk, which is right next to the person who unloads the pallet, and they separate the bulk from the other products, like the clothing and stuff. So like luggage and anything that has to go on the floor, it's too big to go on the belt, like pillows and suitcases and vases and frames, etc., stuff like that. And I unbox them. I take my safety knife and unbox them and put them on the pallet and take them out to the floor. And there's a lot of bending and lifting and stuff like that. So my lower back coccyx area has had a bit of pain, but it's all right. It's temporary. So the only thing is, I just realized when I got hired, part-time, and she said whoops, what happened here? Oh, I got a knot. Hold on 1 minute. Let's see if I can get this out. Hopefully. I don't want to pull the wrong one. All right, I'm going to put you on pause for a sec. Well, thankfully, that was an easy fix. Not like a humongous knot. So when I was hired, I was saying they didn't have any. Excuse me. The only position they had left, she said, was a flex. And I said, okay, that's fine. Not actually knowing what that means. So I found out today what that means, and I didn't even think to ask, because I just You know what they say about assuming, but I did. I just assumed. Can't see that. I guess I don't know. I don't really know what I was thinking. As far as, you know, just a flexible schedule is what it means. But my point is, I found out today what that means, because when I looked at my schedule yesterday, I was supposed to be working Monday through Friday. Well, first it was Monday and Tuesday, and then she put me in for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Well, today's Thursday, and just by some chance, I looked at my schedule today after I had gotten up, set my alarm, gotten up at 7 o'clock so I could be there at 9, you know, and do my morning stuff. I'm just going to start doing this. This is what I usually do. So I get up, shower, you know, saying shit, shower and shave. Excuse me if that offends you, but that's an expression. So anyway, I did my morning routine. Went downstairs. Well, actually, I went to Dunkin' Donuts. So addicted to Dunkin' Donuts. More mental than physical. But, and then I came home and, you know, we don't get a break. I mean, we don't get a lunch for 5, and I work 9 to 2:30. That's what I've been doing. So we only get a break like at noon. So I take a little snack, and that did not work right. There we go. Oh, some more. I have to fix this before I go on here, as I can't have that. I don't like bumps. There we go. There's another one. That's because my threads, my floss is not even. There we go. So I just so happened, after I went to Dunkin' Donuts, I went in my living room and sat down in front of the window where there's a little bit of sun. It's overcast today, so it's supposed to be like 90. So I'm enjoying the overcastness. That's a word. Sitting in my chair, relaxing. And I just happened to look at the schedule. There's a workforce app, it's called. Everything's, damn it, there it goes again. Everything is on an app these days, and I hate it, but that's the way it is. So I just happened to look at my app, and it says, you were not scheduled today. It's like, what the hell? I just got up, and the butt crack of dawn for me. I could have laid in bed and enjoyed some more time relaxing in bed. So she changed my schedule. What the heck? And, you know, so hence the word flex, I guess. Ow! I stuck myself. And, you know, a positive thing about it is that I'm home today. So I get to make this video, and I get to sit here and relax. And I don't know what else I'm going to do. Not too much, I can tell you that, after being physical all week. Although at the same time, it gives me time to do things that I haven't been able to do. So I'm working, so she took me off today, and I'm working Friday and Saturday. And dang it. And it's got to be this floss. Hold on one moment, I'm going to straighten this out. I don't like it when it does that. Oh, shoot. see here. Okay, hopefully that takes care of it. Alrighty. I think this is a 26 needle. I can't tell the difference. I don't know if you guys can, but it's a pretty big eye, so I like that. Not that it's hard to get this floss through the needle. Boy, that, oh, I'm bleeding. All right, hold on 1 minute. Let me find, where is it? I don't know where it is. Oh, it fell, okay. Let me fix this. Yeah, that was a good stab in the finger, let me tell you. That's all right. It'll be fine. Not too worried about stabbing myself, really. Excuse me. So I've got my mochas. My mocha. I don't drink mocha anymore. It doesn't like my body. Or my body doesn't like it, I should say. But I'm drinking my frozen coffee with an extra shot of coffee because it just, without it, it doesn't taste like much. So I get to sit here and chit-chat and do my cross stitch. And I never record this early in the morning. It's like 9:30 in the morning or something, but you see me messing here. But I just want to, and I'm recording this, like I said, at 9:30 in the morning, but you're not going to see it till later today. I thought I'd do a couple videos today while I can sit here and enjoy it, and then I'm going to try to, well, I'm not going to try, I am going to work more on my Angel of Justice diamond painting. So maybe I'll take a run up to Cracker Barrel and see what kind of little goodies they have in there. Because I know people have found diamond paintings there, and last time I was there, the only diamond painting they had was a Peanuts one, and I'm not spending my money on that. I bought my daughter, let me back up. I bought a diamond painting, a Peanuts diamond painting, a large one from DAC. And I'm gonna go back down now. Actually, I'm gonna go over here, go back down and go back over here. And it took me like 2 months to do it. And I took it to Michael's near me, obviously, to have it framed, or not framed, but what you call it? I can't even remember the word. What's the word? If you're a diamond painter, you'll know. Anyway, well, framed, but not with a frame, whatever you call it. So, and she really didn't know how to, she didn't know what to do with it. So when I got it back, it was kind of funky. So it's still sitting in my room. I'm going to, I'm going to reframe it, but that's the only Peanuts thing I've done, and I only did that obviously because, well, it's not obvious to you, but I only did that Peanuts one because my daughter likes Peanuts, but it's a really large one, and she says she doesn't know where to put it. I suggested putting it in her bedroom, over like the head of her bed, but she doesn't want to do that. So I'm going to fix it up, as I have framed several of my diamond paintings. So we'll see. It's been sitting in my room for quite a while, but I can tend to be quite lazy around the house, meaning I don't like to do housework. I'd rather sit here and stitch and diamond paint and just do little house cleaning things. You know, you clean your house for so long, it gets really tiresome. So I'm talking not like hourly, you know, every day, all day long cleaning, but years of cleaning. It's like, you know, it's like doing dishes. I mean, it's just endless. I mean, really gets old after a while. So what are you guys working on today? I hope your day is going well. I'm thinking of July 4th coming up, and I was just thinking I don't have a stitch to go along with the 4th of July. Huh. I'll see if I can get one, find one that I like. Get a little one like this, because these little ones are quick and easy. I'm almost done with my, like I said that on my last stitch. My samplers that I have, my seasonal samplers that I have, that doesn't look right, but it is. I don't know if you can, I'm trying to stay close to the camera. I like color blocking on stitching, because it's easy, because especially like this, just going up and down like this takes no time. And actually in diamond painting, color blocking is quicker too, but I get so bored with it. I like confetti. I like the changing of colors and things like that. I mean, yes, you can have a canvas with too much color, confetti in it. Like Josephine Wall. I don't know if you know Josephine Wall's diamond painting, but they're gorgeous. But oh my gosh, they have like 200 colors, and it's all confetti. I give kudos to people who do them. I would love to, but I can't afford to buy one, so I stick to all the other ones I have. I have lots of canvases with confetti in. Oh, how long have I been on here? 22 minutes. Chit-chatting for 22 minutes. And I forgot to put my phone on do not disturb, so I'm not going to be on here long. Jeez Louise. It's one thing with my name. My name is an old name, and these youngins these days have all these different kinds of names. But not just that, I mean, there are people who just don't know how to pronounce my name. I've been called, it's Lois, L-O-I-S, and younger people, I've been called Louis. It's like, do I look like a man? And there's two people at work that call me Louise, and one of them I corrected yesterday. Nicely, I don't get nasty, because they don't know. So, but sometimes it depends on my mood. It bugs me. It's like, hello, how difficult can it be? Just look at the letters, L-O-I-S. But it's funny, when I was nursing, you see all sorts of people when you're nursing, when you're in the medical field, actually. Any medical field, but anyway, I digress. But I had a patient by the name of Lois. It was written the same way, so I go in and I say, oh, hi, I like your name, I start socializing and chit-chatting briefly. And I called her Lois, and she said, that's not how you pronounce my name. And I said, well, how do you pronounce it? She said, Lois. It's like, what? it's like, oh my gosh, that really surprised me. So, but, oh well, such is life. So, that's how she pronounced her name. So, well, I'm running out of thread here. So I am going to end this like right there. And turn her over. And I'll just tuck this in here like this. If I can get through the 8 cloth. There we go. And I'm gonna run it back up the other side. A little bit. Just like that. And cut her off. Okay, well, my back doesn't look too bad so far. Not much on it yet, but that's what I do. I just tuck it under there and run it back up. So there's no bleeding on the back, which is good. A little bit. I mean, you can see it, but there's nothing, sorry about that. Nothing, but yeah, it's starting to come together. I just have to finish that, and this is all, you don't have to stitch in the white and anything, and so it's like, it's called a partial, so she'll be so cute. So, all right, well, oh, did I tell you there's 29 colors, and there's 2 back stitch right here. Excuse me, I did tell you 29 colors. Oh, again, sorry about that. All right, well, I'm going to end here. Jeepers. Hope you don't get seasick from that. All right, well, you all have a great day and have a better day tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye.